I'm Katrina, and this is Sow and Tare. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a brief overview. Realize that I haven't done a review, and I haven't done one really in a while. So, my name's Katrina. Channel name is Sow and Tare. Sow and Tare. What does that mean? Sow is like sowing seeds. S-O-W. You sow the seeds and they grow, right? It can also be used to sow a thought or sow an action. You can start, you can begin, you can start something in growing. And tare, right? Tare, T-A-R-E. A lot of people don't know this term, or maybe the spelling of this term. Tare is what happens when you zero out a scale. So you want to measure a weight of cherries, let's say, and you have it in a bowl. Well, you put the bowl on first, you press tare, and it zeroes out that bowl. That way you measure only the good stuff. So we're measuring the good stuff, measuring the stuff we want here. And we're sowing seeds of beginnings and growth. We're learning, and then we are measuring the things we want to at the end. So something I like to say is that we have 3 words go by: we learn, we grow, and we feast. So that's basically a basic overview of what this channel is. I bought this property in 2013. Yeah, I bought this property in 2013. And so at this point we're in 2023. If you watch this later, it might be later than that. So what you're seeing in this video is something that is 10 years in the making. So the very first year that I moved into my house, it's a very small house on a very small lot. The lot is 7,000 square foot lot, and I have over 40 fruit trees. So that was one of my first goals. Is within the first year, my goal was to start growing, to have in the ground every permanent plant that will be here, so that being fruit trees and fruit shrubs, and with the idea that it was going to be a edible landscaping. Now at that point I didn't know about how intricate you could make it, and that you could do full-on food forest. So if I were to do it over again, there's some things that I would change. But it's doing great. We're getting tons of produce, and it's wonderful. So I have over 40 fruit trees on the small property, garden beds, raise a lot of our own food here. And I also like to have volunteers go to seed. So like today, there's going to be a lot of beet greens, or there's going to be a lot of beets that are very tall. Some of them are extremely tall. And they look kind of weedy right now, but those are volunteers. I haven't planted beets in the backyard, at least for a very long time. It reseeds itself, and it gives me more greens. I mostly eat the greens and sometimes the root itself, but they do that. Now I like volunteers in the yard. I like the beet greens. I have tons of squash that volunteers. I have a willow tree back here that volunteered. Celery volunteers, strawberry volunteers, blackberries volunteer. There's so many volunteers that happen. And that's just the edible stuff. I mean, there's poppies, California poppies that come up everywhere, and all sorts of flowers. So I love letting these volunteers grow, and when they grow in place, they are so much healthier than the ones you even plant, because they are in the right environment. So that's my mantra out here, is to let things grow. Sometimes that means things look a little messy, but that's okay. And then I also raise quail and chicken for eggs, and also quail and rabbits for meat. So we have 3 chickens, and they're pets that poop breakfast. Come on. And then the quail, we actually they turn over, and so we do eat them. And the rabbits, we have the breeders, which I do treat as pets, and then their offspring we do raise up as grow outs to eat. So just be forewarned if you're seeing rabbits on here, and the young ones, they will get eaten. And they make a really good, easy meat source. So we raise all of our own meat here. I mean, might go out for a steak or something like that, but most of the meat that we eat comes from here, which is really, really good. So offer those. And then I raise my quail in an aviary setting. So that's something that a lot of people don't do. Some people do cages or hutches. I do mine in an aviary. And then I do have some with rabbits. The rabbits are above them. And I dubbed it the raviary with an R, because it's always a party in there. No. Anyway, that's just a name I come up with. And then I do raise the chickens with rabbits over top of them, designed after Joel Salatin's Raccoon House. So I have videos on all of these things. I'm not going to link all of them because there's way too many and they only let you link 5 things. But if you want to know more about those kinds of things, I do raise them and they do really well. And we also use the deep litter method, which results in compost, which is really good. Another thing that we do is we have all this food, we preserve it. So we preserve it, we share. I have a whole canning, intro to canning course, I guess, free, right? Because it's YouTube. I have a playlist for that, and then there's other canning videos. We do have a freeze dryer. I'm new to that, but I'm loving it already. So we're going to be having more freeze dry videos. And then also I dehydrate. For making fruit roll-ups is wonderful. Those are good. And then I also show you how to use your produce and your animals in cooking. So I do have some cooking videos that I do. The premiere is cooking in your car. If you didn't know you could do that, check that playlist out. So yeah, I just want to give you a little bit idea about how we do things here, what to expect for this channel, and for mostly new people who have been watching the channel, you already know all this stuff. New people, I would like to invite you to watch some of these videos and all of this. And if you have questions, put it in the comment. I do respond to comments. And also every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, I do a live chat. So sign up, if you subscribe and hit the bell notification, select all, then you'll get the notifications when those are set up for the live chats. And we always have a good time on those, and they're really fun and entertaining for me as well, because it's us interacting. Sometimes I have questions to ask you guys, you have questions to ask me. I ask that you guys bring discussion topics, and then every time, sometime in the middle, I do have a pre-planned discussion topic. So, and that makes it extra interesting, because we get to talk about something focused, but we also get to see how everybody's doing, and if people have questions, we can answer them. It allows for both of those things to happen. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself and this area. And if you'd like to see more, please hit the like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification and select all, and that way you'll see all the videos. And I also, it's brand new. It might not be brand new by the time you see it. Probably should have said that. We also have a Friends of Sow and Tare Facebook group. So that is going out. It's actually out right now. People don't know about it yet until you've seen this video. So the Friends of Sow and Tare, go ahead and sign up for that group. And that group is for people to interact, people to continue the conversations that we have on the live, to challenge each other to do things in a more sustainable way. My goal is to help you with your self-sufficient lifestyle, and to learn these skills and learn all these things, and for me to learn along with you, because there's some challenge that I face that I reach out to you guys for. So I would like this to be a collaborative thing, and I just think all you guys are great. All the subscribers that I've interacted with are fantastic and knowledgeable about their own things, and it's wonderful. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little chit chat talk about that, and this video will be up on the website so that new people can see what it's all about. If you want to direct, oh, that's another thing. I have a website now, sow-and-tare.com. So if you want to direct people to that website, that would be great as well, and we will all do well. If you haven't signed up for the email list, this is also new. If you haven't signed up for the email list, go ahead and do that. That's on the website. There's a button at the top that says join email list. There's also, the form is actually in the contacts area, but it'll direct you to that. So yeah, and I will be doing a monthly newsletter. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little synopsis. And please hit the like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the website and check out the Facebook group. So thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.